Last episode, we saw this offense really come onto the scene. We had 2 straight victories of 20 plus points and put up nearly 80 points in the episode. Defense performed well as well, and we look to continue that today. Going against the 0-4 Cavaliers, we have a scenario to make sure that we try not to become the first team to give them a victory. We would also sign Josh Uche to a 3-year extension to start the episode. A good start to this game against Cleveland here in week 5, but Cleveland takes the lead prior to half. Now they've got a 2-score lead. We bring things back within 3, but we're in danger of giving Cleveland his first victory, and that's exactly what we're going to do. This scenario is not one that you want to fail. It absolutely tanks your team's morale, and I mean, that was something that we just weren't dealing with to start this season because we were 3-1. We were actually getting some morale bonuses. When I say this scenario like destroys morale, it absolutely tanks it. Everyone's going to go from positive to negative because of one game. So, not the game we wanted to drop here early in week 5. Not a great start to the episode here. Babber leads us in receiving in this one. He's been doing that quite a lot here in these simulation games. 2 sacks allowed on the day. Couple TFLs. We did not get a single sack, so you got to think that's part of the reason we struggled today. We did get 2 picks, though. So let's shift focus now to week 6, where we'll continue a little bit of an AFC North gauntlet we've gone on here in the first part of the season. We've had the Ravens, then the Browns, then the Bengals back to back to back. And now we're facing perhaps the best team in that division. Kind of a debate, Bengals or Ravens, when everybody's healthy, but Jamar Chase is an absolute beast of a playmaker that is going to be a tough cover for Gonzalez, Gibson, whoever's going to be assigned to him, but whoever's not assigned to him doesn't have much of an easy task either. Is T. Higgins, really good jump ball receiver. You know, being 6'4", having those spec catch and jumping ratings. Offensive line-wise, they do have Jonathan Terrell, who is the only superstar X-Factor lineman in the league, and he is developing quite well. Really only developing the finesse, though, because Madden doesn't like to develop well-rounded players. It's one of the things that I hope can be fixed in future years, because it's rare to see, like, players that are so unbalanced in their ratings between, you know, finesse and power on the offensive line, or zone and man in the secondary, etc., etc. But just the way Madden upgrades people, it leads to a lot of those unbalanced ratings. So, you know, Terrell's going to be a pretty insane finesse blocker, but honestly probably won't ever develop the power here. Defensively, seen a couple of their best players. Hendrickson, certainly a really good edge rusher. Now Logan Wilson here at off-ball linebacker. Somebody we got to keep in mind. Wouzier, very solid zone corner with that 90 zone coverage that he's up to here now. Brian Cook and Scott Logan. We'll see who starts between those two. And then rounding it out with Kirby Joseph. So, we have got to game plan against Joe Burrow. I think trying to defend the deep pass is a good way to go. And for us, we'll throw it medium. Last thing before we hop into the game is to do a couple of upgrades here. Starting with Kevin Blatchford. We're going to go Scrambler, try to get some accuracy short. He only gets +1. I don't know why that rating has been very hard to upgrade for us, it feels like. I think we've gotten +2 or 3 total in that since we drafted him. But Grant Delpit here, we'll go with the hybrid. Very good zone coverage, trying to up the man, and we'll get +2 to both coverages, which is really nice. Nearly up to 90 zone coverage with Delpit. recently re-signed Josh Uche will help him become a little bit more well-balanced. +3 block shed is exactly the kind of upgrade you want. Puts him into the 70s. Javier Hendricks, just trying to help him become more well-balanced as well. +2 deep route is beautiful. +1 release, a couple catch in traffic is nice as well. It's actually a really good upgrade we got from him. Paris Johnson, we'll go with Agile for this one. Good upgrade. +3 total to his finesse, block, ratings, and Charlie Kyle. We'll get him up to 80 overall. Get him an extra ability now. +1 pass box, nice. He'll pick up screen protector. Don't know if he'll keep that forever, but that's what we'll have him on for now. Ben Simpson, leader of the middle of our defense. I believe last I checked, he is tied for the NFL lead in total tackles. Not so much in solo tackles, because he has a lot of assisted tackles, but he is right up there at the top in total. +2 run block, +3 awareness for Hackett. All right, I'll take it. Would have loved to actually get something in that had to do with his power, though, with my power upgrade. Fleming, +3 power moves is really nice. 83 now for him. And then we'll just auto do natural gain before we kick off this home performance against the Cincinnati Bengals. Gonzalez coming off a 9-tackle game. I don't know if that's actually something that you would count as a positive. But, you know, corners getting tackles is not something that's always seen as a positive. Sometimes when they're coming up and helping in the run game, of course, that's a positive. But oftentimes it's them tackling the guy that they just allowed a catch to. But nice to be in front of our hometown fans for the first time this season. We've played our first couple of games on the road. Glad that we can be in Memphis for this tough game. We, of course, played very well the last time we had a spotlight game against an AFC North opponent. Hoping we can continue that kind of offensive effort today. I mean, 12-1 interception ratio so far for Blatchford. Not thrown the ball a bunch, but when he has, it's been working quite well here in year 2. His efficiency is way up compared to his rookie year, which he had, less than a 2-to-1 touchdown to interception ratio. Bijan, another guy where I feel like his volume isn't all the way there, but his efficiency is really good this year. He's averaging 6 yards a carry, which is really, really good, obviously, as Jermaine Pratt forces the incompletion. Gabe Davis could not quite hold on there, so we've put ourselves in danger of a 3-and-out here. 3rd and 8. Blatchford has time, but doesn't find anything that he likes. So 0 for 2. Passing wise to start the day, and that's going to bring out Joe Burrow, Jamar Chase, and the Cincinnati offense. Burrow here, 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns, no picks. I want to get that first interception of the year for Joe Burrow. I mean, goal number 1 of the game is obviously to win, but number 2, let's get an interception or maybe even 2 on the board for Joe Burrow today. Good start there defensively with Ingram. Doing a nice job protecting the middle of the field. From the 37 now. Carter with a quick pressure, and it's a good thing he did get that quick pressure because it looked like T. Higgins had some space there. But a quick throw allowed Gibson to get back into the play. 3rd and 10. Can we force a 3-and-out? Right after we got one ourselves. Not going to be the case this time around. Tyler Boyd beating Demir Hale from the slot on the out routes. And Cincinnati is past the 50. Burrow. Check down to T. Higgins, who's doing a nice job falling forward through contact for another first. Burrow under center. It's a give on the stretch play to Joe Mixon, his first carry today, coming off 21 carries. Last time out, picked up that always coveted 100-yard rushing game. Bengals staying under center. This time going play action. It's downfield and it is picked off. We got the first interception of the season for Joe Burrow, and it's also another big-time first as Gibson tackles Jamar Chase there after the play. These guys got beef or something, I don't know. But the first career interception for Kenya Gibson comes in week 6. Of course, those who watched the previous episodes this season know that he should have had his first interception all the way back in his first ever game. But I'm glad we finally got it on the board officially here early on in this game. That's a brutal drop there by Kevin Williamson. I mean, that had first down yardage written all over it. Instead, it's 3rd and 6 inside the 20. In danger of going 3 and out 2 times in a row, and Williamson can't hold on again. This time, he did get hit pretty hard, but not a good drive by Kevin Williamson, who's been so steady for us in his young career. Gross Matos, free off the edge, starts this next Bengals drive with a sack. It's now 2nd and 17. The give to Mixon. Only going to gain a couple. A couple of rookies combined there. Glenn Bush and Darrell Ingram on the tackle to bring up 3rd and long. Got to see the defense step it up here and get a stop. Burrow evading and throwing it away. So, good stop by the defense to force the 3 and out. -5 yards total on the drive. Handing it off to Bijan to start this drive, and there we go. Able to get some positive yards on the first down handoff. Something I wish we saw a little bit more often in this playbook. Feels like just in general, the Madden CPU loves passing it maybe a little bit too much. Some of the run-to-pass ratios we see in these games are quite heavily tilted towards the pass. 2nd down, that's a free rusher right to the quarterback there. Jermaine Pratt. Got a sack. Kevin Williamson, so the passing game looking not very good at all here to start this outing against the Bengals. 3rd and 17. Just going to throw it out of bounds. Not even give Bijan a chance to maybe make somebody miss down the sideline there. Pass offense, very concerning here in the first quarter. That one looked like it was maybe off the knee or something of T. Higgins. Could have been off the hands as well. That'll bring up 2nd down. Burrow, quick pass to the man in the slot. Higgins gets another chance the very next play, and this time he holds on. So it's 3rd and short for the Bengals. Down to 6 minutes left in the first quarter. And they'll get the completion. Mike Gesicki on the reception. Gain of 6. And then that will move the sticks. Burrow making a switch here at the line. He's all by himself in the backfield. Moving, throwing downfield. It's caught by T. Higgins. Nice play by Joe Burrow there. Not a lot of space given up by Gibson, but T. Higgins, as we kind of highlighted before, he's very good in those contested catch situations. Burrow has his X Factor activated here on 1st down. Goes for the quick dump off to Joe Mixon. Just outside the 40. Burrow passes again, this time right into the dirt. So we've got another 3rd down. Bengals need 4 on this one. Joe Burrow. Moving to his left. There's a man wide open. It's Mike Gesicki. He's got catch and run yardage all the way down to the 19-yard line. Just nobody in sight there in coverage. Bit of a third down breakdown from the defense. Burrow to the end zone. It is tipped away by the rookie Gibson. Burrow trying to take the one-on-one shot on first down. You got to respect it. Here going 12 personnel. Play action for Mixon. Burrow, that's a nice block there by the tight end on Jalen Carter to keep that one from being a sack. Another third down opportunity for the defense. I've not done a good job getting off the field on third down so far this drive, and it's going to continue to be a struggle. As Gesicki once again on third down, kind of been the go-to man in these third down spots for Cincinnati on this drive. It's first and goal. Burrow underneath. Jamar Chase has it to the 2-yard line. Now the Bengals go jumbo, trying to punch it in with Mixon. You got to think here. It will be a give to Joe Mixon, and he trots in for the Bengals score. That drive felt like an eternity, and it ends with a Bengals 6. Just so many third downs, so many short throws that we were giving up all throughout that drive. Good fight there from Bijan to start this drive, gaining 5 there. So far, we've only run 10 plays. First quarter is about to end. Just haven't been able to get any sort of drive rolling here. Latchford, that one's caught by DJ Chark, who I don't know why he's playing out there, but it is what it is, I suppose. Under a minute left in the first quarter. Blatchford has time, has a man downfield. Javier Hendricks. Now we're starting to pick things up a bit. Pretty much all of our passing yardage coming in the last couple of plays. Make that 3 straight completions for Blatchford. Good way to build a little bit of momentum to end off the first quarter. Now it's a give to Bijan. He'll move the sticks. Up to 4 carries on the day. Fullback in the game. Latchford. Play action. Going downfield, it's Gabe Davis inside the 15-yard line down to the 12. Hit him in stride there for a gain of 27 yards. Pass game finally starting to look good here. Had a very concerning start to the game, if I'm being honest. Here, Blatchford gonna try to hit Bijan in the flat, but he can't make Logan Wilson miss, so it'll lose 1. Bijan with already 3 catches here in the game. Here he gets the handoff. Some good blocking. Gets him a gain of 6. Bunch formation here on the right side for the Thunderbirds on 3rd and 5 from the 6-yard line. Don't want to settle for 3 here, but that's exactly what we're going to do, and we could have been settling for 0. That had a good chance to be picked. Not a great decision by Blatchford on 3rd down. We're honestly a little lucky to be coming away with 3 here. That's exactly what we'll do. Get our first points put up on the scoreboard. And that one's a throw down the sideline. Jamar Chase. Big time play to start this drive. He's down to the 19-yard line just like that. He beat Gibson off the line. And Joe Burrow hit him right on the money. Didn't need to break stride and couldn't catch up to him until he was many yards further down the field. instant red zone opportunity for the Bengals. They flip the play here. Burrow has a clean pocket. He's going deep. Gibson, though. Nice job keeping that memory short. Got absolutely burned the previous play, but was in line to make the play. You know, he's a rookie defensive back. We know it's not going to be perfect from the get-go, especially because he's guarding a lot of people's wide receiver ones, and here he makes another play on the ball. Great recovery by him on this drive. We know it's not going to be perfect, but as long as he's making the highlight plays like we've seen today, already has the interception, of course. Multiple passes broken up. That's what you really want to see from a rookie player. 3rd and 10. It's going to be close to first down there. Mike Gesicki once again the 3rd down target. What will the Bengals do? They will settle for 3 here. Personally, I definitely would have gone for it, but the Bengals want to retake that 7-point lead. Bijan, nice blocking. He's got a big gain. Jukes past one man and gets to the 40. The blocking was just absolutely perfect there. Bijan didn't need to make a move until he already had the first down. Giving it to him here again. This time, Jermaine Pratt sifts through the blocking to keep it to a minimal gain. Second and 9. Blatchford has a man. That's Gabe Davis. On a quick sit-down route right at the first down sticks. Blatchford. Quick throw to the flats. But there were a lot of Bengals jerseys there to make sure that play went for no gain. 4 catches for Bijan, but only for 10 yards. Haven't done a good job getting him in good spots out of the backfield. Quick throw to Gabe Davis on the slant. We'll make it a much more favorable 3rd down opportunity. We're bringing in the fullback on 3rd and 3. Faking the give. Very nice block by Bijan to get Kevin Williamson the first down and more. Down to the 25-yard line. His first catch today was a gain of 18 and a much-needed 3rd down conversion. Offense definitely picking things up now, both run and pass. Looking good after what was honestly a pretty shaky start that had me nervous. First down from the 25. Quick throw underneath to Bijan, but he kind of had to stop for it. I think if you hit him in stride there on that, what looked to be like it was a Texas route, you probably get some yards there. But now he's averaging a grand old 2 yards per catch. Underneath again, broken up for Hendricks. Third and 10. Blatchford has time and just can't find anything to do with the ball there. Was maybe looking for Monte Babber on that play, but we will settle for 3 once more. This time never quite got it down to the red zone, but so Joe Burrow will retake the field here. Now up a score of 10-6. Gaining 9 there on the first play of the drive. 4.5 minutes left in the half. To give to Jamar Chase, and Gross Matos does a nice job keeping contained to make it 3rd down. Bengals flipping the play here. Play action. Burrow. He's throwing it out of bounds. Nice job on the stop there from the defense. They had 2nd and 1. But The Bengals are easily going to keep things rolling there, but stopped them for 2 straight plays right after that. Second and 9 from the 24. A give to Bijan once more, and only able to pick up a couple. Run game starting to slow down just a little bit in terms of per carry production. Latchford has a man downfield. Kevin Williamson back to his dependable self after one rough drive earlier on here, and that'll bring up the 2-minute warning in this one. Memphis trying to take the lead prior to the half. Can Blatchford and the boys get it done? Screen for Bijan. Rare do we see that on anything other than a third down, and turns out it actually works when we don't run it on third down. Quick throw. Hendricks just spun around nobody. Just kind of spinning in place for kicks and giggles, I guess. 3rd and 1. It's a throw for a first down. The fullback on the reception, Carlos Roman. Rarely involved, but he's come through for us when called upon. Latchford gonna go down here on the sack. Miles Murphy gonna get to the QB this time. Loss of 14 because Blatchford did his patented run back to make the sack twice as bad as it needs to be move. Good gain on second, though, to bring it back to 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 8. That's a diving reception. Kevin Williamson, oh my. What a drive it's been for the second-year tight end. What a catch. We're down to 20 seconds remaining in the half. Blatchford incomplete, trying to find Williamson again. I mean, my goodness. What? I'm still in shock about that 3rd down touchdown catch. Not touchdown, what am I talking about? That 3rd down catch by Williamson, that was incredible. Now we've got another 3rd down. 3rd and 10. Blatchford has a man. It's Gabe Davis, and we're going to score right before the first half ends. Our first touchdown of the game. I mean, not a perfect drive by any means, but we made plays on 3rd down to keep the drive alive and to score without giving any chance to respond to the Bengals here before the first half ended. And so here's a look at how things look at the end of the half. Starting the second half, it's Joe Mixon. He's carrying defenders a little bit there on that run, but there is a flag, and on a run play, it's usually holding, and it's going to be the case here once more. Jonathan Terrell, the impressive second-year player, with the penalty that time. 1st and 19. They'll keep it on the ground with Mixon. This one's not going nearly as well. Trenton Simpson on the tackle. Wonder if they're going to call that a tackle for loss, because it was pretty much right at the line to gain. Joe Mixon, what a move! On 2nd and 19 to get the first down. I mean, not only the initial juke, but to kind of duck under the contact there to make sure he fell forward past the first down marker. That was a really veteran play by Joe Mixon. Bengals still haven't been able to get him going on the ground today, although, to be honest, they haven't tried particularly hard. Bengals motion into an empty backfield here. Burrow, quick throw past the sticks for Mike Gesicki. He's been the chain mover all game long. 5th catch, pretty sure all of them were for first down yardage. Joe Mixon juking out once more. Gaining 9 on the play. Been in his bag here on this drive. Now from the 40, gets 2nd and 1 for the Bengals. That's a first down once more for Mike Gesicki. I mean, we just can't cover this guy. Mike Gesicki's not a bad tight end by any means, but I feel like he shouldn't be cooking us this hard. Burrow. That one is tipped away by Gonzalez. Thought we were going to see his first pick of the year. He hasn't been quite as productive with interceptions as he was in years 1 and 2. Doesn't mean he hasn't been a good player. He certainly has. Just not quite the interception volume we're used to, but it's still early on in the season. Got plenty of time to pick up those INT numbers. That one is Mike Gesicki again. This time beating Grant Delpit. I mean, if Delpit can't cover him, I don't know who on the team is going to cover him. We just have no answer for freaking Mike Gesicki on a team that features Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. We're getting cooked by the guy with the worst gritty I've ever seen. And now Jamar Chase is in for a Bengals 6. That drive was just too easy for Cincinnati. Bengals back on top here as we start this drive. A short throw underneath to Gabe Davis. He's been a lot more involved in our spotlight games than he has in the simulated games this year. I'll say that. It feels like kind of, as we see a flag here, it feels like Monte Babber's the wide receiver 1 in the sim games, and Gabe Davis has been the wide receiver 1 in the spotlight games, which I don't mind spreading the ball around. Bijan gains a few on 2nd down, but puts us in a passing situation on 3rd down. Lashford making a change on 3rd down. Going deep, and he's got a man. It's Monte Babber. Nobody's going to catch him. That's a touchdown, Memphis. Down the right sideline. Babber was able to beat the man-on-man coverage. And he can outrun pretty much anybody in the league when he's one-on-one. Blatchford hit him in stride and puts Memphis back on top in this one. Burrow. Nice throw to start the drive to Tyler Boyd for a nice chunk play. Pass defense certainly hasn't impressed here in this one, but it's hard to impress against Joe Burrow, so hard to blame them for sure. A tough passing game to look good against is Josh Uche. Picks up his first sack since his contract extension. Burrow a little shaken up maybe at the end of the play, but not enough to actually come out of the game. Only 3 down linemen for Memphis. That one is caught, but going to be a minimal gain there. Defense was all over that play. Third down and 12. Memphis showing pressure. They'll drop out of it. It's going to be a screen that Burrow just ends up throwing into the dirt. Jalen Carter bearing down on you unblocked. Certainly can cause a panic throw here or there. Blatchford has a man wide open on 1st down. Gabe Davis to the 33. Good start to this drive and just a well-designed play to get him totally uncovered underneath. You've got 2 backs flanking Blatchford. You're on 1st down. It's going to be a quick throw to Keaton Mitchell, broken up by Awuzie. Feels like we're not seeing very many incompletions during this stretch of the game. We see one there. Second down. Latchford. That one caught. Adam Troutman. Somebody we have very seldom heard from so far this season. Our tight end 2. It's going to put us in 3rd down and 4. Quick throw over the middle. Javier Hendricks. Barely had the first there. I thought he might lose it. But he does just get past the line to gain. Latchford right back into his X Factor. Throwing to Robinson, who is wide open coming out of the backfield. This time we actually hit him in a position that he can do something after the catch. Nice job by Blatchford to recognize quickly that he had no one on him as he left the backfield. Puts us in scoring position. If we could score a touchdown here, that would be pretty massive. Back to pass on 1st down. Just kind of missed through it there. Didn't really have a chance. Second down. Blatchford has Williamson. For 1st down and more to the 24-yard line. 325 yards today for Blatchford. He has certainly turned things around after a rough first quarter. Another passing play here, and it's Williamson once more. And another 1st down. I mean, it's been Gabe Davis and Kevin Williamson pretty much all game long here for Memphis, and it is working between those two. Just over a minute left here in the 3rd quarter, and we get another diving catch. This time it's Gabe Davis for his 2nd touchdown today. 2nd straight episode with a 2-touchdown Gabe Davis performance. Puts us up by 10. Nice wrap up there from Demir Hale to keep that to just a 1-yard gain to start the drive. Third quarter coming to a close here. Gonna see an oh, that will be caught. Nice job holding on by Tyler Boyd. It kind of looked like it was knocked out for a moment, but he held on. 3rd and 6. Will be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Burrow almost had it picked. Again, that's the 2nd time that Christian Gonzalez just couldn't quite hold on to a pick. Not a good way to start this drive here. Keaton Mitchell, loss of 4. I haven't made any customizations to the 49ers playbook. There's some certain things that I would take out if I were to do it, and that run play would be one of them. It's worked like 10% of the time, and that drive just had no chance. So we give it back to the Bengals here, still 27-17. Cincinnati operating with pretty good field position to start the drive as well, already to the 44. Nice tackle there on T. Higgins. He has 4 catches today. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Can the defense hold strong? Play action for Burrow. Has plenty of time and has a man wide open. Jamar Chase takes it to the 22. That'll give Chase a 100-yard game today. He's had not a ton in the way of receptions, but they have been really big ones when they've targeted him. He's had 2 20-plus yard catches and his touchdown catch. That one incomplete. Darrell Ingram, nice job on the coverage. It's 3rd down once more. to give to Joe Mixon on 3rd and 8. I question the decision-making there. Cincinnati just going to accept the fact that, you know, any score makes it a one-possession game here, I suppose. Seems like their logic here, just accepting the field goal. Feel like you'd rather be down 3 than 7, though, but that's just me. It's 27-20. A nice long drive here from the offense could really put things away here in this game. Get a solid start to it. Another catch to Williamson. It's been Tight Ends Day. Is it National Tight Ends Day? I can't remember what part of the NFL regular season that comes up on, but definitely feels like National Tight Ends Day today. That one is incomplete. Blatchford getting aggressive on 2nd and 4. Trying to find Gabe Davis, but it'll fall to the ground. At risk of giving the ball right back to Cincy here. Would love to pick up this first. It's going to be Williamson who does get past the sticks. 8 catches for 96 for Kevin Williamson today. He has been heavily involved in the game plan. Under center, Blatchford takes the underneath man. That's Monte Babber. 45 attempts here for Kevin Blatchford in this game. Second down. There we see a handoff to Bijan, and that's why I want to see these more. They work. How is that his 11th carry with 6.5 minutes remaining in the game? He's too good and explosive for him to have 11 carries at this point in the game. Especially a game that we've had a lead for a big portion of it. It's not been like a big lead that makes you run more than you should, but it's a lead that you should definitely be at least running sometimes with. That run right there by Mitchell, gain of 3, will put us exactly at 400 yards of offense today. Blatchford incomplete, trying to find Davis again, but Awuzie, a strong drive. It's forced a couple of incompletions. It's 3rd and 7, right outside of scoring range. At least you want to pick up some yardage to get in field goal range, if not the first down here. Blatchford going for it all, and he's got it. Nice play on the sideline by Javier Hendricks. His 4th catch today is a big one. Extends our drive, of course, most importantly, but also puts us in nice scoring range. Down now under 5 minutes left in the game. We're still passing. Why is Coach Smart so against giving Bijan the ball, man? It doesn't make sense. Stretch give to Bijan. Just nothing doing there. Now it's 3rd and 8. 3 tight ends in the game now. Play action. Blatchford standing tall and just being safe with the ball. I respect it. Making sure we don't get any turnovers. And that'll bring on Ryland to make this a 2-score game. All these field goals today have been pretty chip shot. Field goals haven't really been much drama with them. So now we hold a 10-point lead. Can we hold on to it here with 4 minutes remaining? Jamar Chase gets them to the 37 on that first play of the drive. Burrow. Clean pocket. Takes the dump off to Mixon. Bengals going with the hurry up now. It's going to be downfield. That's a big play. Jamar Chase continues to provide explosive plays for the Bengals here. 145 yards on 6 catches for Chase. That one gonna be picked off. It's Trenton Simpson. He's got speed and nobody in front of him. To the 20, to the 10. Touchdown, Memphis. Trenton Simpson with the pick 6. That's gonna seal the deal in this game. Burrow came into this one. No interceptions on the year. We picked him off twice today. On the first drive and on the last. Well, the last that matters anyway. So that would be the end of this game. Going through the stats, we'd end up with 31 of 49. 3 touchdowns, no picks for Blatchford. 12 attempts, averaging 6 for Bijan. I don't know how he's only getting 12. I don't know what I need to do to convince the game to actually use Bijan more. 100-yard game and 2 touchdowns for Gabe. Really good there. So a lot of production on the passing game all around. We threw the ball a lot. A couple of TFLs for Gross Matos, one for Uche. A sack as well, a pick for Gibson and Simpson. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We improved to 4-2 on the season with that victory. Kenny Gibson with an upgrade after the game, after his first career interception. And that will wrap up our AFC North gauntlet portion of the season. We'll finally get into some division games. 4-2 versus 4-2 against the Miami Dolphins. Should be a fun Week 7 matchup. I'm looking forward to it. Hope you are too. Be back soon with more content. And until then, go Thunderbirds.